Hey guys, it's Patty White Happy here, and today I'm going to be talking about a special move in Mortal Kombat 11 that hasn't been talked about that I think is so bad in my opinion, and that move is Nightwolf's Lunar Orbit. Now, as you can see there, it's a move where he throws his axe in the air, and you just have to wait for it to come down, and it'll hit your opponent. You can control the distance of your hatchet. Yeah, it's actually called a hatchet that he throws up, and what it's supposed to do, it just hits your opponent and you'll be able to land a free combo when you hit it. I didn't really get it there. Let's see if I can actually get one. It's actually really hard to do this one. It's really hard to land a combo when you get in there. There we go. That's that's like the reward when you hit Lunar Orbit up there. Now, there are a bunch of problems with this move that I feel like I need to talk about. Like, so many problems that many people don't actually use it when they're playing against him. Now, this move is meant to be a setup tool, like on knockdown, kind of like this. Now, if you were to actually land this move, you have to like call out your opponent when it comes to movement. Like if you're expecting a wake up move a or him trying to or an opponent trying to roll forward or back as another way of waking up, then yeah, it's basically a 1 in 3 chance because there's like 3 different ways that Nightwolf can actually land this when your opponent's either standing there or rolling forward or backward. So I have now set Noob Saibot's get up attack or get up mode to random so that you can actually see how this move would work. So he just forward rolled when I just threw the Lunar Orbit by default. You just have to call out your opponent. I'm gonna try to do this. And yeah, I tried doing the close version, and his get up roll is like so. It was like so far that it just misses completely. And this one I just did. This one I just got after I called out his wake up attack. And let's try going there. Oh, almost got him. Like yes, yeah. So not only would it leave Nightwolf vulnerable, clearly, but you're just you're not that likely to hit this move. Let me try going farther. Nope, he went and he rolled toward me. So yeah, you're more likely to miss with this move than you are going to hit. And I just realized that that move itself is really similar to Noob Saibot's like sickle toss, which is this move right here. Yeah, I have this equipped in my own custom variation. Now both moves are unsafe on block, yet Noob Saibot's has a lot more frames of advantage in comparison to it. But compared to Nightwolf, Noob Saibot's version hits overhead, and you can amplify it for more damage. And you can actually combo into this thing, meaning Noob Saibot's kinda works better. So right now I have recorded Noob Saibot here to jump 4 times because there was an additional aspect to Lunar Orbit that almost makes it seem unreliable, and it is that it has a hitbox that just goes up. I mean, you're still plus on hit, but is there any reason to even use the beginning of this move just to hit him? And and you're not really like it's unreliable, and there's like nothing added to it. And the reason why I bring this part up, it's because once you land that part of the move, you're never going to follow up with anything because of how long that animation is. Like if you hit him quickly, you're never going to follow up with anything, and and the only way you're gonna ever use this is when the hitbox of the hatchet goes down. So, and it's like your other option, and you have, and generally Nightwolf has much better options to combo off, like right here. Yeah, there's like more ways to catch your opponent and then damage him. This also brings up the question, what about the corner? How good would it be in the corner? Well, not as good. It will never be a corner combo extender in any way, shape, or form. even if you're trying to use this move during a combo, you're still going to have that same problem of never following up with anything because of said long animation. That's not what I wanted to do. There's always an input error. And sometimes you're just going to miss entirely and end up getting punished like that. Now here's what it would look like if you use Lunar Orbit as the last hit of your corner combo. You're still plus on hit, but at the same time, you're going to get called out either way, or just you're going to have to guess where your opponent's going to go or what your opponent's going to do. Like if Noob Saibot were to do the wake up uppercut when you jump, and yeah, you're going to get a free combo handed right to you. Watch what happens when I jump. Yeah, even if I jump, I still get caught trying to guess what he is going to do with the meter he has. So now here's where it could be used as a decent setup tool, and it's because of its command grab. Now, it's more likely it's enhanced command grab, because you could do something like this. Nightwolf is extremely plus on hit. Let me show you from the frame data right here. With this enhanced command grab, Nightwolf is extremely plus on hit. Like over a second long, and you still have like a little bit of time that you can actually throw Lunar Orbit and have it land on your opponent. Let me just see what happens if I were to actually land Lunar Orbit. I'm gonna do the close variation just to see. Yeah, that's like the only way that it would work if your opponent is just standing there. Now I'm gonna do this again, but the get up attack for Noob Saibot here is now set to random again. So I'm gonna guess what he's going to do. Now this one that didn't work, but let me try again. And he still got me from there. I tried doing the close variant, but he still got me from there. He completely missed that close lunar orbit by just rolling backwards. That's like one of the few times that you would actually land it off of a get-up move. Now watch what happens when I turn on his forward get-up roll. He's still gonna be able to punish me from there. Now there is like a 2-minute video on how this move could be used in any way when it comes to like combos or setups, but again, this move leaves Nightwolf in a punishable state, and your opponent could just gets a free combo off of that long animation where the hatchet would just miss either way. Now, all of what I explained about Lunar Orbit is the reason why this move called Moonfall is a much better setup tool. Nightwolf is still safe on hit once you throw the Moonfall move in any way. And you can actually recall it back, and it's really fast in comparison to Lunar Orbit. And unlike Lunar Orbit, you can call back the hatchet from Moonfall to perform a combo off of it. If I can actually get it to work. And yeah, the hits are much faster, and you can follow up with literally anything. Here's another example. I mean, you probably won't connect it with standing 4. Let me just see in case. You really can't. yeah, you can't. You can't follow it up with standing 4, but when it comes to all the other normals or strings, you actually can follow it up. Here's another example of using Moonfall to its full potential. Yeah, and you can do stuff like that, and it's even crazier and much more fun than Lunar Orbit. How about off a get up attack? Yeah, even if your opponent were to do that, you could still do stuff like that. How about the corner? That still works wonders. And with the move's quick recall move, you can still be plus. And if you read a get up attack like that, and you're still plus, it's safe, and you basically just read him well. So all in all, Nightwolf's Lunar Orbit just sucks completely. Again, you have like a 1 in 3 chance on calling your opponent out if you use it as a setup tool. If you were to use this as a zoning tool, then good luck, because you're most likely going to miss. And all that stuff I said makes Moonfall look like the greatest setup tool in the game. And people can debate on this move all they want, and once again, there was that 2-minute video of how someone was able to use this move to its full potential, but you're probably not going to see that in a real match. Like, ever. No one ever used this move, and while I do like playing Nightwolf, I consider him one of my mains, if I were to ever play this game again, I would never use Lunar Orbit. So, yeah, that's all I've got. That was why Lunar Orbit is really, really bad in Mortal Kombat 11. I mean, it could be a contender for one of the worst if you add in moves like Raiden's Rolling Thunder, Scarlet's Blood Ritual, Scorpion's Hellflame, and Sub-Zero's Cold Shoulder. Yeah, like these bad moves are like contenders for the worst in the game. And yeah, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.